on train would set themselves up for a good series overall as we see who gets the choice of side. CT obviously would be preferable, but it looks like that's the Copenhagen Flames side that will get that choice. I don't know why the overlay still has Endpoint and Skate, but we'll get that fixed up for you all very quickly. It looks like, actually, yeah, good choice from the Copenhagen Flames boys to go to the CT side. Again, a decent CT basis would be a good start for them here, Dwayne. And obviously, with both teams having an advantage on the CT side, it probably would lead to a good half, and a good opening half, I think, for the Copenhagen Flames.
And again, it's going to come down to momentum in this best of three, especially with at least me thinking that this game's going to be quite close between them. If Copenhagen Flames are able to get off to a good start on the T side, maybe we might just start to see Endpoint struggle a little bit on the CT side. But jumping on Endpoint on the T side, let's see what they're going to be able to get going. Util coming up for Robin and Mighty Max, and a kit and smoke for Hooksy. Early on, 2 players towards the B bomb site for the CTs. And for Endpoint, it's full showers control. Could just be a B execution here, Jay.
I've seen Endpoint play the very simple strats in the past and make them work for it. Double flash and a smoke for Robin and Mighty Max certainly indicates an execution. Probably the smoke, the white bomb cross, and then always onto the connector area, and that's exactly what they'll do. Nodios here, tapping his way through top of the white train. They've got one player up and upper. You better be wary about Varlig's position. He was the top fragger for Copenhagen Flames earlier, and he'll be the lurking flag, and a 2-tap towards the head of Robin and deny the bomb plant. They didn't account for this position, and now Mighty Max could get sandwiched in as Refresh gets a kill on Surreal. Mighty Max caught looking the wrong way. Taps up from Queenix, going to do damage, but Mighty Max gets the dink in return. He's got to deal with these 2 players real quick here. Queenix will start to face up alongside the high HP man of Farlig. Catching him as he looks the wrong way. Crucial also goes down, and Thomas is left alone. 1-on-4 situation. Taps from the Glocks, doing as much as he can. But Farlig in the end gets his 3K, and Copenhagen Flames get the pistol.
Good pistol round coming out. Nice bait and switch setup from the 2 USPs of the CT side. In that brown halls, Mighty Max was just caught completely off guard, and for Endpoint, it's really difficult to predict or even assume that there could have been a player aggressive in that brown halls. That was really well played from Farlig. He gets 3 massive kills. And that one play of the aggression to the heaven position just denies that entire round, Jay.
I felt too much pressure coming into the aggressive positions from the CT side, so giving Endpoint no room to breathe is certainly a viable strategy. Of course, the pistols are out. And the Kevlar is scarce for the UK team. Sprays up from the FAMAS, takes out 1, 2, 3 for Hooksy. Nice and easy. Surreal will follow suit on towards the Glocks, taking the man down. So getting rid of the FAMAS at least. The M4 of Refresh still standing by here, and Surreal with a lot less firepower than the rest of the CT players. Farlig will close out Surreal, and that'll be 2-0 for the start here for the Copenhagen Flames. The rifles are coming in for the Endpoint side.
And so far for Copenhagen Flames, pretty easy stuff. Not really too much to it so far. And I wouldn't be surprised if Copenhagen Flames are able to win out this following gun round, Jay, whether the AWP is going to come up for Farlig. Queenix still yet to get onto the board. This could be his opportunity in the first rifle round of the game. Aggression coming out of the city side. Surreal is ready for it. But even with him being ready for it, the CT is going to be able to win out that fight.
Yeah, Surreal down once again. The opening kill goes the way of the Copenhagen Flames. So crucial. Now moving from the... Oh, actually, yeah. Because they move in from the old health position. Going to catch off Refresh. A bit premature because he could have found a lot of information. But the smokes up. There was a missed smoke towards Ivy. Crucial's going to get forced out of position. He does get a double kill, but Farlig turns around towards him and Thomas. Dropping that bomb. Couldn't quite get the 3K on Robin. He gets a tap through the smoke towards Hooksy's head. It's all Nodios left now. From Connector. Spray through from Mighty Max. And he wins out that fight. So Endpoint are now in the game here.
Yeah, what a recovery coming out from Endpoint. They lose that opening man advantage. It's a 5-on-4 in favour of the Danes. And Crucial's just able to make his way into the hell position, catches off one of the sandwich players, and it's just the full outer take to come out from Endpoint. Some really nice kills coming out from Robin as well. He gets one through the smoke, I want to say, or yeah, it was just one through the smoke. Good taps coming out onto Hooksy. Seeing it on the replay, it always looks a little bit nicer. And this is an opportunity for them to tie it up, Jay. There's not going to be much of an investment. A couple of flashbangs, that's going to be it.
Burst in with the Galils and the nades and such. Barlig trying to set up some utility out here to the Ivy position. Nodius and Hooksy out from Ivy, and Robin will continue to face up with the AK-47. Oh, wait for them to get aggressive here on the Copenhagen Flames. Side the timing. Ooh, that's risky. But Mighty Max set for the crossfire. The flashbang's good, actually. They could both go down. Oh my goodness.
My goodness.
The USP is coming up with two good frags. Refresh has got a rifle, as has Hooksy. They might want to save these. They have burst into the A bomb site. Refresh and Queenix will get dealt with, so they do maintain control on the Endpoint side, but Copenhagen Flames allowed so much control. Farley's going to get another kill. Crucial, how have you let that happen?
2 versus 2. Farley, oh, if he gets the timing right. Do they expect him to push in through Con by the looks of it? They could just hold on to these AKs. It might be the better move, but they can damage the economy so much better from Endpoint, at least if they take them down, even if they don't win the round, Jay.
Oh,
you are kidding.
That's surreal. He knew exactly where he was, and now Thomas is left alone. Galil up in heaven. He's got a weapon disadvantage and a man disadvantage. Farlig going to smoke up the bomb, get taken down. This is Hooksy's chance to strike, though. Is he going to stick the full 10 seconds? I think he will. And Thomas gets up close and personal. Further smoke's going up. No knives. Oh, my goodness. He's going to miss Hooksy. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. Okay.
Everyone goes down from Endpoint as well.
That's the key thing. There was no investment from Copenhagen Flames. They got all 10 players out. That's a massively expensive round for Endpoint at this stage.
5 USPs and 2 flashbangs kill 5 members of Endpoint. And I tell you what, I want to see how close this defuse was to going through. You know what? That actually was pretty close in the end there. If he had a kit, he definitely would have been able to get that through. Wow, what a round from Copenhagen Flames. And now Surreal's on the Galil because of it. I
think the pace has just been set, Dweg.
Yeah, I agree there.
It's going to be one of those kind of matches. And AWP is a Farley going to get aggressive, but he misses out that first shot against Robin, but he jumps up to the dumpster as Hooksy takes the quick face. The 4-on-4 situation works better for the CT side, I feel like. Yes, they do lose a lot of HP on Hooksy, but Endpoint is leaning towards this B bomb site as little information has been gained by the T's over on this half of the map. The AWP of Crucial and Surreal ends up opening up the kills on Connector and on bomb site Train. They may not have spotted the AWP, but Hooksy just can't quite land it in the way that Farlig does, so he's out position. He's falling back, and Copenhagen Flames are going to save. So Endpoint do secure the B bomb site. Do secure a lead above the Danes.
And for Copenhagen Flames, just overwhelmed. Some really quick entries coming out to the B bomb site. As soon as Crucial found that pick, it was almost as if it was instantaneous that Surreal was able to get a Galil pick as well. 3 rounds to Endpoint now, taking the lead. And we saw that early 1v1 towards Ivy. And Copenhagen Flames had put themselves in a pretty good position to get that 4-on-4 and bring that AWP back, but Hooksy can't do anything with it. Well, not at least enough to be able to hold down the round.
A couple of weapons do get saved for the CT side. Unfortunately for Endpoint, they're going away mostly confident. The economy is still going to be severely hit on the T side line. Orps and the M4s with the 2 AK save. Mymax going to exit quickly into the E-box area, onto the A bomb site. The Molotovs also go down. The AWP of Crucial, looking for info rather than looking for frags. Molotovs burning. Refresh Queenix very low. Refresh is taken out by Thomas early on here. That's one of the rifles out of play. The pistols will start to fall pretty quickly as well. Nodios and Hooksy, last two players there standing. USP shots, Crucial will turn around for another AWP pick. Thomas on 1 HP, but Hooksy is going to be left with the AWP to fall back and save because there is no way this retake's coming in for him. Not with the AWP, not without a kit. He might just sneak away from Surreal. He might get an exit frag. You can hear players all around him. His back's turned to the wrong player at the wrong time. He will also be going falling, but actually in a good spot here. It looks like he'll get away alive.
And for Endpoint, this is a perfect position for them to be in now to really start to get this momentum going in this first half on their T side. Yes, we have the AWP saved in from Hooksy, and he should really be able to hold on to it. But once the buy comes in from Copenhagen Flames, they're not going to have pretty much any economy to work with. They're going to be buying down to $100, if that. And for Endpoint, keeping 4 players alive, if they're able just to keep things going, keep the momentum, and sometimes, especially in Counter-Strike, Jay, it's not always about momentum in terms of breaking the economy, but the psychological game, especially at this kind of a level, is always so much more difficult to deal with than teams that are at that tier 1 position.
Ooh.
Fast take outside.
Yeah. Didn't expect to be this quick from Endpoint, and they're going to pay for it.
Oh, Thomas!
Thomas, though, never mind. Robin was legged initially. Thomas has got himself 2 picks. Look how aggressive Surreal is, but Hooksy and Farlig have got the locks on, and the shots down leave Crucial in a 1-on-3. Big 3 kills from Farlig, obviously the big fragger of Copenhagen Flames. He's spotted by Crucial, headshot comes out, but Hooksy can read the angle well and will take him down. So it will be a third for the Copenhagen Flames. Keeping up with the lead here, Endpoint still ahead by 1. With a buyback here, they could still maintain it, but at the same time, Copenhagen Flames, that double orb setup that has proven to be deadly against the Endpoint side will come out here on the best map for the double orb setup.
I was really surprised how much impact the double orbs had, considering how fast that outer execution was for Endpoint. We saw the early picks not going their way, Thomas bringing it back, but overall the AWP was just so strong on that Copenhagen Flames side. Crucial boosted up, just waiting for the back green player at Ivy to peek out into Hell. Tight angle from Hooksy. Robin shouldn't peek into this without a flashbang, so he should be okay.
AWP contact here from Hooksy. Will not see anything from Endpoint. They are playing hyper passive in these defaults. Quite aggressive initially to go into the brown halls on the Ivy positions, but this time out from T-Con is where they'll look to try and make the executions happen. Response utility from the CTs will just give Endpoint a little bit of map control to set up for a secondary pump of execution. Onto the trains they'll go. Surreal will catch off Refresh, looking towards the Olaf entrance. Crucial gets Hooksy as well. Second player over to the Hell area. Nodios will catch off Surreal. Queenix will go falling. Nodios is allowed a secondary kill. They go on the bomb site, and Thomas goes falling to this man. 3 kills for Nodios. And now on the green train ladder, will start to get pressured. The AWP misses a bit overzealous. He's got himself a 4th, and Farlig closes it out on towards Crucial. Nodios allowed so much room to the back line, and over at the Ivy entrance, we will see a defuse coming in from Copenhagen Flames, and he is credited for every single point in this round.
That's a 4v2 position that Endpoint are in. Now, I don't get that play from Thomas. He just wide swings on the bomb train. If you're going to wide swing like that and you know your AWPers or the AWPer on the other team is playing back green or Ivy, you need to swing together because there's no way that you'll be able to win out that fight. Thomas swings, immediately gets taken down. Mighty Max is still planning the bomb. And Copenhagen Flames win a retake where that shouldn't have even been possible. Fast pop dog.
Now, Endpoint is going quick, round in, round out here. This time it's only for the opening kill. There's no further presence in from T-Con. It's just to get into pop dog, take out the first. And Queenix yet to get on the board here will lose another life for himself. 7 deaths, 0 frags. 3 assists, so not quite James Bonding this one just yet. Nodios having to get out of dodge as he receives a lot of fire down from the ramp entrance. He re-aggressed through Pop Dog. Refresh will be ready in case anyone wants to drop down those ladders again. And Farlig is aggressive. Oh dear. Robin is going to catch him looking the wrong way. The AWP can't connect. And it will be a secondary kill for Endpoint, untraded by the Flames.
Oh, what a fantastic position that Endpoint have put themselves in now. And Refresh should get caught off guard. There's 3 players in this IV position. Refresh should only be able to get 1 kill. Will he be able to find anything? He's trying to fall back. Mighty Max going to take him down, and Refresh finds absolutely nothing. This should be the save call coming through. I'm even surprised Hooksy's staying around for this long. The AWP up close and personal.
Flashbang keeps him blind, but he still lucks it out against Robin. Second player of Mighty Max is on 12 HP. He can fall pretty easy, and they're stalling for time here. They've got to commit towards the A bomb, so the bomb's out here, and Max goes down. Hooksy not too long to go out. There it is, a 5th for Endpoint to maintain the lead here. We'll have to fall on the T side board. Queenix
0-7.
Yeah. Made that mention earlier on in the round and unable to get started here. And, you know, you talk about him playing an alert player, getting information out for Copenhagen Flames, but for me, he seems pretty passive on this map, and he's kind of paying the price for it.
Well, Endpoint are just going so quickly at the moment. It's so surprising to see the style of play, considering we didn't see this against AGO. Pretty good spray transfer coming out from Thomas. Can't quite connect onto Queenix in the end. Surreal takes down Refresh and should follow up, and he does. But I tell you what, this is a very different style of play than what we saw against AGO. We did see a couple of quick rounds here and there, but this is a lot faster from Endpoint, and this is certainly catching Copenhagen Flames off guard.
I think even they were impressed with their scathed victory, and now they realize that this actually could still be plausible for them. Coming fresh off the back of that match as well, knowing that they were just playing a moment ago. Momentum swing coming through for the Endpoint side, and the Flames, moment's respite may punish them a little bit. The 2 rounds in the lead for Endpoint, and Copenhagen Flames will have a buyback here. The tactical pause has been taken to hopefully reset their mentalities. Question really is what have they talked about to try and change things up? I certainly think they need to change up Queenix's position here in this game. Needs a bit more impact. Copenhagen Flames need some good fragging power to shut down Endpoint and their fast plays. Again, out the gate for Robin will put some nades on. Molotovs to respond, and they will be able to stop Endpoint from just exiting out the gate. Flash comes over, Refresh will peek in. He actually burns Robin to the ground. That's a nice opening kill this time for the Flames.
And it's going to be quick into the B bomb side. Notice is here with that M4. He could try and pull the rotation in, but he's really all by himself. And look how aggressive Surreal is as well towards his connector position. He is so aggressive at the moment, and that Molotov is just going to force the CTs back even further. Oh, but they know where he is.
Picking on the AWP, Farlig will take him down. A man advantage has been gained by Copenhagen Flames. They are in a decent spot to go for this retake. Crucial responds though. Takes Queenix out of connector. Thomas lurking in the midst of the smoke. The AWP peeks up. Hooksy catches this man off guard. Mighty Max hearing footsteps to his right-hand side will still focus on the com player. Doesn't see the man over on the bomb train. And Crucial goes down. Max strikes. Takes 1. Takes 2. Got a third man. He's sticking the bomb. Hooksy's right on it. He's not letting it go. Max can get there in time. Oh! He's awkward, but he just holds control and just holds the round for Endpoint again. Another split-second moment for the T side.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Mighty Max. Showing up in the 1 versus 3. And the in-game leader of Endpoint showing us exactly how to clutch that out. I mean, he knows exactly where Refresh is as well, and you almost think that Hooksy's got this defuse, sticking it for so long, and right at the end, Mighty Max finding that last kill. Fantastic display of talent. And Copenhagen Flames having a bit of a rough start in this first half. On the CT side of train, their own map pick.
I feel like that if Mighty Max was a footstep further back into the aggressive position, then that defuse would have been able to come through, which may hurt Copenhagen Flames' mentality more. That was so close. So close from the CTs.
They're going to walk B as well. We spoke about the UKCS hype train, and we're seeing it on train.
All these carriages coming together to create the UKCS hype train. Is that right, yeah?
That's exactly what it is.
It's going to connect the 2 bomb trains in, and Thomas is going to leave the station piloting the big diesel engine. Robin's going to get taken out by Refresh, though, on the jumping scout shot. That's certainly impressive, but it is only 1 pick out of 4 they need to find, and with so little firepower left, they might just grab that AK and save it here. Nodius could catch off Surreal at the edge of the CT entrance, but Surreal drops him. Refresh gets a secondary kill. I mean, I don't know if Endpoint can afford the expense at this stage, considering how much damage has been done to the economy so far, and they read on Thomas's peak. Got out with a tag damage. Queenix and Hooksy do go falling, and Refresh going to grab that second AK and run for it here. He actually does go falling instead, so. Farlig left AK in hand, looking for another exit. It looks like he won't get any more. Endpoint, meanwhile, will take the T-side half. 8-4 on Train. This is brilliant stuff from them.
And still, Quinix is just nowhere to be seen on the server at the moment. 1 kill, 10 deaths. Endpoint, things are really starting to go their way, and we spoke about the two individuals in the pregame, Thomas and Crucial, leading the fragging power at the moment for Endpoint, leading that kill feed as well. And Thomas is gonna, this could be another quick out of play. Thomas gonna fly into the Olaf position, and look how quickly he gets towards Sandwich, gets the information, but Farley is able to take him down. Surreal from Popdog, and he actually gets blocked by his teammate.
Quinix is actually doing some damage, take a frag in the end against Robin for his trouble. Mighty Max turns into a 3-on-3, and AWP for Farley still sitting on the bomb site here. Lots of smokes up, he's been hotboxed, and Crucial behind the E-box position. Won't be able to see anything of his own right. The edge of the smoke will not give him any sort of information or any sort of vision onto a CT player, I should say. Make his way up the brown halls. Nodios hears it. He knows there's rotations coming in, but will they be overzealous and try and commit to a B-site rotation? That would be a bad call. It depends on if Crucial gets this frag, and I don't think he's going to face it very quickly here.
This round comes down to the Ivy presence of Surreal, in my opinion. If he's able to at least bait the Ivy player into rotating to a deeper position, it gives an opportunity for Crucial. And they know exactly where he is. That gives the information up to Surreal. And look, they've already forced the AWPer back, so the AWPer now really can't make an impact at the A-bomb site.
Nodios coming in from the back lines. He'll see where Crucial's at. Drop straight in, take him down. And Surreal strikes with the AK. Taking out Hooksy. Mighty Max turns around towards Nodios. And Farlig is left alone. 1-on-2. Oh, missing that shot on Mighty Max. That might cost him. The bomb plant can get secured here. The Molotov also at Ivy to ensure he can't press up. Can't really aggress from the other side as well. Nice smoking as well to block him off. Is he going to peek through this? He may just do so. Jumping forwards. I thought he got the quick scope there on Surreal, but not to be. The AK comes up with a good spray, and Endpoint continue their run. This is Copenhagen Flames pick, right?
Yeah, we're sure about that. Did we read the veto right? Wow. Impressive stuff. And look at the buy. It's, again, it's going to be that half buy investment. Double digits. Are they going to just rush Adder again? They might just do that. Ooh, the HEs instead. Oh, look how much damage they do. Quinix is on 1 HP. They're able to find an opening with the HE. And rather than rushing the outer take, they rush into T-Con, use that utility, and already that does so much damage.
So yes, Mag 7 does get Surreal down. So that's a rifle they can gain with a little bit extra money. Probably going to force him into the A-bomb site now, and the CT stack is still in play. It's a lot of damage done towards Quinix, so he probably won't be able to do much from here. But the Scout and the other Deagle up here to try to take charge. Refresh with 1 good kill and a secondary one with the Scout. Then all that man advantage. Oh my god, Refresh with the headshots. Robin turns around for 2 quick picks. And now he's got Nodios left alone. An AK versus an AK. Head Kevlar v Head Kevlar as well. The ball will get picked up, and Nodios finds a spray around and gets his 2 frags. A brilliant play from him, but better from Refresh with the Scout play. Somehow landing 3 kills and somehow turning the situation around.
Refresh has been really impressive. Even with him not even leading the amount of kills on his team, some of these rounds, the amount of impact he's been able to have to convert them in the way or in favor of Copenhagen Flames, and just holding on to get 5 rounds. Mighty Max outside. Lot slower. Look at the positioning coming out from Endpoint. This is a very big change up. A lot more passive than what we've seen before. Flashbang.
And passive and quiet from both sides. Flashes go over Hooksy. Up in from the brown halls. The flashes in from Mighty Max as well. Crucial with the AWP trying to scope in, find something. Nade does damage to Refresh. Molotov trying to force him back. They'll be successful in that much, but haven't gained all that much map control away from him. I mean, he just picked up to that position. He's fallen back to the position he was holding at before. The flashes do go over. They blind off Farlig and Refresh, but they're still in position to take the AWP shots. Refresh gets Crucial, looks for his second kill. Nodios will go falling and Refresh repositions as Queenix gets Thomas. Mighty Max gets Refresh down. Farlig with a good diesel shot, and the AWP caught in the back of the head by Robin from Ivy. 2 players left standing, now 1 for the T side. Mighty Max creeping in, he knows exactly where Queenix is. We'll look for that spray, got a round out from Con. Bomb's been dropped on the site as well, so we have to take this fight against the AWP. Missing his shot from Hooksy, the Molotov. We'll try and force him out of position here, or bait him into staying into that corner. 20 seconds on the clock regardless, and Max needs a challenge. He sees him, he got on the ticket booth! But Hooksy's still got the frag. That's a very difficult jump to make. And it almost worked well for the T side. As it stands though, we're on 9-6 to the favor of Endpoint, a very solid T side half.
We're going to go to a quick little break. We'll be back with the second half after this.
The pistol round for Copenhagen Flames has left them at a 3-round disadvantage at the turn of their CT half. And a hard graft to get back into contention from here. Utility on Farlig and Hooksy for the T-side defaults here. The pistol, the defuse kit on Crucial with the smoke also out. A ninja setup, if you will. A lot of pop dog presence here from Endpoint. You can see Max and Robin both set up varying positions to keep their eyes on both the T-con area and, of course, the pop dog entrance as well. It's very careful right now from the Flames, as it is from Endpoint.
Extremely passive coming out for the Flames, but it just looks to be the outer take. The smoke's coming out outside. Endpoint trying to hold off on the execution.
USB shots, not connecting. Refresh gets Mighty Max. Nodios knows that Robin's still here, so they can cover this off from the main entrances here into the E-box position. They will make their way onto one's bomb site, and Surreal's going to get pushed out position here. Taps eventually from the USP. Comes up to a 4 versus 4. Does damage to Queenix. Unable to get the kills. They have access to the site. Can get this plant. Thomas, awkward position. Can't land his headshots. And that will lead to his death, and Robin's all the same. So 2 players left standing. Crucial's found an angle to work with. Onto Queenix. He'll get that kill. But 1 player back over at T-con. Farlig still sitting at the Red Cross bomb train. The real looking in for somebody on the default area. Farlig is going to go down. We've returned to evens at 2-on-2 to smoke up from Crucial. Will he go for the ninja? It looks like he might just do, facing up against the pop dog area. Surreal will go down. Crucial still taking his challenge. They know exactly where he is. He'll face up. Knows that Odios is there. Knows the Hooksy's on E-box. Taps continue to come in, but no frags are found. Is he going to stick to the defuse? He's going to tap it again, but he's dead out of time and dead out of health. Hooksy will close it out with a 3K for Copenhagen Flames to take the pistol.
Ooh. All right, maybe we do have a little bit of a challenge on our hands. The pistol round going in the way of the Danes. And Jay, this might just be what they needed to start to make their way back into this game. A 4-spy coming up for Endpoint. The scout going up to the back of Mighty Max, not on the back of Crucial. But you know what I'm ready for, Jay? I'm ready for the AWP in his hands.
No orbs initially here. Obviously, Crucial having several orb shots on this map last week, so don't count them out. Certainly keep your eyes on what he can do, but this has got to be a forced buy round for the Endpoint squad. And same thing for the Copenhagen Flames. They've got more rifles on that T side, though, more AKs and Galils. Mac 10, of course, on the likes of Queenix, which should do well against Mighty Max, but that scout trying to do early damage and won't be able to do much, unfortunately. I think an early tag on Hooksy went through the server racks, but unable to do significant, unable to get the headshot, unable to get the opening kill for the CT side.
At least for Endpoint, holding on to this 4-man stack to the A bomb site is probably going to be pretty successful, considering the fact that the bomb is towards that dumpster area, and with 2 players in Ivy at least making presence, you have to assume that it's going to be the outer take once again. They have actually rotated Robin into the B bomb site. Copenhagen Flames. Running down the clock. Now this is scary. We've seen what Endpoint have been able to do with little time left when they're on the city side.
Sometimes they have crumbled to pieces, though, in these scenarios. Mostly on the T side, though, so that's been the main thing. Endpoint 20 seconds on the clock, and they can hold off against them here. This is the perfect situation for a forced by round to work. A couple of shots from Mighty Max. Only a few connect, though. Thomas gets the pick before he goes down. Deagle out from Crucial. He's got to turn on to refresh, then 180 to the bomb. SMG from Surreal comes in. He's on a bump on. He'll look for Queenix instead. Robin gets a pick, looks for the second, but misses both his bullets against Hooksy. And the forced by does not work out for the Endpoint side. You were right, though. They were in prime position to shut down the Copenhagen Flames, but 2 AK stay in play for the T side, and it'll be hard eco for Endpoint.
Ooh. We're going to get tied up now, Jay. 9 apiece. And that round looked a little bit scary towards the end there, but Copenhagen Flames were able to hold off. A few missed eagle shots coming out for Endpoint. USPs, a Deagle and a HE. Unfortunately, with the presence, at least from the utility to T-Con, is not going to find them anything, so they're just going to over-rotate to the B bomb site and just play a bit of a gamble stack.
Yeah, might as well at this point, you know, the upgrade pistols are not in play. And one player back over on the A-bomb site is Mighty Max. Over to the Ivy position, hoping he might catch some information. Maybe a good dink, maybe an opportunity for a kill. But now the spray in from the AK refresh takes out Max. A little bit of damage done to Nodios, who is the lurker for the T side over here. Surreal will get that one pick. So that's an AK they can save, and probably just only be the AK they can save. These will storm the A-bomb site, get the plant down. And that probably should be the round here for the Flame side.
They get one kill, at least. So they're able to take a little bit of damage to this T side. It's actually surprising, considering the fact that Copenhagen Flames are now going to win 3 rounds in a row, Jay, that the money is quite low on most of the players. $300, $350 for refresh, $900 for Hooksy. And that AK, that is the most important thing in this round. We get another kill actually on the City side.
Drawing attention away from Crucial, which I think is probably the best thing for them. Again, just to hold on to those AKs. 9-9 on the board. We are standing at dead heat evens. Endpoint of the great T side. Copenhagen Flames are getting started on their own here. And the buys come back from Endpoint. This is where this can get dangerous. The AK of Mighty Max gives themselves a little bit more to work with, because they would have been on potentially a second FOMAS if they weren't careful. With their extra firepower as well, a lot of the head Kevlar could get negated if they faced Mighty Max. Robin gets aggressive out towards the E-box, looking onto the Pop Dog defensive as well. Copenhagen Flames default out to the Brown Halls initially, but very careful setup, not getting too aggressive. The only real aggression is coming in out from Ivy, where Refresh is out in the open, smokes up. He takes the challenge on Mighty Max, but Mighty Max is the man to win the fight and open the round for Endpoint.
That was super aggressive coming out from Refresh. Now, if that works, it's massive, but that was a high risk, low reward play, in my opinion. And Mighty Max, he might just try and follow up on the AWPer here. This could be unexpected. At least if Mighty Max gets info, then he'll know Ivy's clear. Oh, that is so big. That is so massive.
Farley gets the Deagle out and everything. The nades up to do damage to Nodios and Hooksy to make their way out of Pop Dog. Robin's got one frag. Nodios trades back on Thomas and gets the secondary kill. The smoke standing out in the open. Mighty Max and Molotov him out of position because Nodios has not got a lot of HP. He knows this. Sprays through the box, does not take him down. It's a 3-on-2 situation. Nodios may have opened up a chance in the round. Queen is going to press up. They know where the bomb is. The AWP can't connect. Crucial's forced off angle. And Nodios continuing to fight forward. It's Crucial that takes him down. Queen gets a kill. He needs a 3K in order to recover the rifle round for Copenhagen Flames. And Surreal creeping out in the open to the back wall. Gets that frag and keeps Endpoint in the lead here.
Mighty Max, the in-game leader of Endpoint, is actually leading the kills at the moment. Wow, that was really nice. So first of all, he catches off an aggressive refresh pushing through Ivy. And we even saw Farlig with the Deagle out holding that position, and Mighty Max still wins the fight. Double digits for Endpoint, they take the lead. Double orbs. We don't see this at all from Endpoint. I'm impressed. They've listened to me, Jay.
Watching back those VODs and hearing what you have to say. It might well be enough here. For real. Goal debating, seeing what's going on. Smokes. Ah! It's completely blinded and Surreal and Crucial look out the crossfire, and the whole round just gets shut down from Endpoint. Didn't need to use the double AWP, but the AK and the AWP is good enough for the CT side. Refresh is left alone with not enough that he can do here. He's probably going to get held back in PopDog taking down. They've got bomb control on B site here. They know what's up, and there's nothing Refresh can do.
Again, that was just such a strange round from Copenhagen Flames. They just try and go for a ramp pop, and without even using much util to the B bomb site, they just try and explode out a ramp. Now, they would have known that Surreal's been playing quite close towards that ramp area, at least for most of this second half, and that with the AWP in play, there's always that potential of having the AWP playing back cotton, which is exactly where Crucial was. And they don't even get a single kill. I'm sorry, that was just not the right call to come out for Copenhagen Flames. I'm not really sure what their decision-making is in these last two rounds. They're throwing away advantages. We saw Refresh pushing through Ivy alone, and now around they don't even get a single kill or a bomb plant. Just look at the economy.
Yeah, it's wrecked. Wrecked for the Flames side, and I might have to go for another eco with a tactical pause. I only see one so far from the Flames, so...
And this is their map pick.
Yeah. Need to make the adjustments now, else they'll potentially lose to Endpoint in a fashion that no one expected. I said 2-0 Flames, you said 2-1 Endpoint. If they win this one, Endpoint could be up for a 2-0 against Copenhagen Flames. Not something that I don't think many people would have predicted. The AWP's taps up, Surreal with the AK backed up against Queenix, will spray through, getting himself a connection towards a double kill. Crucial and Robin also finding a couple frags. Hooksy gets himself a double of his own. Does force the peek in from Robin, but is unable to get the kill. The bomb plant wouldn't have come in unless he got that frag, so... That's a very nice anti-eco from the Endpoint side.
And that means no AWP on the T side unless they glass cannon. That bomb plant would have allowed Farlig to get the AWP out. And a timeout, Jay. A timeout. I suppose it's a good opportunity for all the viewers in the chat to have a look at the new Twitch extension that we've got, Spec 8. It shows a complete overview of the tournament, previous matches, upcoming matches, the teams and the schedule. So if you want to be able to keep up with all the information that Home Sweet Home are offering on twitch.grid esports, go and have a look at the new extension. But I tell you what I'm having a look at is this scoreline at the moment, Jay.
Yes. 12-9 to the favour of Endpoint. Copenhagen Flames had a pistol and 2 follow-up rounds. Endpoint were able to respond and reinstate the 3-round lead that they had at the turn of the half. And the double orbs coming out from Max and Crucial. Crucial elements, if you will, of the CT setup. Top dog control. As I was giving him so much emotional praise as well, Robin goes ahead and does that.
He's not a UK player, so it's all right.
Yeah, he's let off. He's let off.
Well,
NA, right? Yeah.
That's my entertainment for the day. And what that means as well is he actually loses control of PopDog, even with going of 33% of his health going down. Ooh,
Thomas going to aggress here towards Ivy. The T's are actually set up to receive this aggression. The flashbang is going to be completely evaded.
Doesn't look like he's going to go any further. At least he gets the control and the information. There's no presence at Ivy. This is interesting from Robin, though.
Back up here with the AK looking on to the red train. Top of the red train in particular. Flash is continuing to come forward. Queen is going to get taken out for the first kill of the CT side, but Thomas is taken out towards Ivy. Crucial and Max coming in with the orbs, getting themselves 2 picks. Crucial goes down, and Max up in heaven will see the nades coming out. He does get taken off as he falls off the ladder towards hell. Farlig in a 2-on-2 now, looking for another pick back towards Ivy. Knows that the CTs are coming from there. They make their way in from A2 instead. Farlig with the orb around the corner, spots Surreal, takes him down. Not ready for Robin though. The spray lines up to do damage to both. Looking for both the kills. And Robin makes it happen. 3 to his name. And once again, Copenhagen Flames are choking at this stage. Endpoint. 13-9. If we watch how Robin won it again, they ran straight into his angle. Not expecting him to be there alongside his teammate. He was. And now the Flames are in serious trouble.
Oh my goodness, Endpoint. They're in such a good position. Oh, and the double orbs are having so much impact. I'm so pleased. I really am.
You picked it up so much over the last couple of days, and certainly over the last week or so for Endpoint. The double orbs doing their work as Max and Crucial get all the opening kills. A couple of trades coming in with the Deagles, but in the end, they maintain control and they maintain at least one orb. Max is probably going to get dropped another one if he wants to. It has worked so well on Train, though, and up against the T side. The AKs and the AWP will come back in for the Flames side. Utility buys. You see full sets across 4 players. Farlig, not so much. Head Kevlar coming out as the M4s are left in. No double orbs this time here, Dweg. Is this going to be the round that Endpoint lose control? I think we're about to find out. Hooks are getting hyper-aggressive here towards the A site.
Yeah, he's just going to position himself in sandwich, wait for these smokes to go down, and just see if he can catch any of the CTs trying to get aggressive to get some more info to T-Con. Mighty Max is very close to him. Robin in the pop dog. Oh, and he finds an opening. That's big. Look at this position. Looks he go. Oh, and he can't find any kills. That is so big from Mighty Max.
5-on-3 situation. Orb of Farlig. Gonna try and get some sort of trade. Crucial moves up. He gets taken out. Looking the wrong way at the wrong time. Farley can't flick on towards Thomas, though. And Refresh and Queenix. Last 2 players standing here. Now just Refresh alone as Queenix falls to Mighty Max. 1-on-3 for the 4K clutch for this young gun. Bomb out in hell. He gets himself a first. Mighty Max. Molotov against him. Should force him out. It bounces off the blue train, and that does not do enough for them. Map point for Endpoint. Copenhagen Flames on their own pick. What's happened here, Dweg?
Mighty Max is stepping up massively. Yes, we are seeing some individual players coming out from Endpoint, but the fact that the in-game leader of Endpoint is fragging at this ability is just phenomenal. He's having so much impact, and he's rallying the troops on Endpoint. Copenhagen Flames, I still don't really understand why we're not seeing more tactical pauses from them. Things are spiraling out of control.
They've got one final bite to make this happen here. The Molotov's in towards Pop, they're going forward already. Robin not getting caught off guard. He'll burn to 25 HP, but he'll return similar amounts towards Queenix and Nodius. Queenix gets that opening kill to Surreal. 2 frags to find. He only gets the 1. And the AWP of Crucial next up to challenge. Mighty Max gets Queenix. I don't know where from. I think that was over to the T-Con entrance. And Refresh moves in outside of the blue train, trying to establish some sort of A presence here. He was doing pretty well with his position previously. Up against Mighty Max, he will get smoked off the Ivy area.
Oh, he's got an edge. Oh, Refresh, no, not going to push into it. Oh, big play coming out from Thomas in the heaven position, turning it into an advantage. And Crucial still waiting. They might walk straight into Crucial.
Had all my chips on Copenhagen Flames. They can't get this pick. They won't be able to make this happen. They do shoulder bait Crucial. Smoke up to the white train. Looking for a pick back. He misses his secondary shot, peeks in to try to look for a third, but Crucial missing every single shot. The M4 lines him up, but blind against the second player. Nodio still takes him down. Bomb dropped by Mighty Max, and Crucial finishes off the job. 16-9 for Endpoint. They are still on a roll.